Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bingo with Patty. We have some fabulous guests today.
Welcome to Bingo with Patty. Tonight, you can play free bingo online with Pet Pals TV host Patty Spitler and her friends from Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. Go to bingowithpatty.com right now to get your free bingo card. You'll be able to watch and play on that website. Tonight, we'll be raising awareness for Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a 35-acre animal rescue under construction in Muncie, Indiana. Grateful already provides adoption, medical care, spay-neuter, and educational programs for unwanted animals. During tonight's bingo game, you'll learn more about Grateful's commitment to save and rehome dogs abandoned from puppy mills. It's a safe, fun way to play bingo from the comfort of your home. Again, go to bingowithpatty.com right now to get your free bingo card. Now, here's a lady who really knows how to have a ball, Patty Spitler.
Thank you again, and Craig Cinnamon, for that introduction. It's wonderful. And I got so excited. I was going to introduce Jennie early. Jennie DeVoe has been a friend of ours for a long time. You know where her heart is. We love her voice, and she's, of course, lent her song to us for many, many years. We're also going to get Pamela Terhune, is the founder of Grateful Sanctuary, and KJ, our kitty correspondent, is with us as well. So let's start off with Jennie. How are you tonight, Jennie?
I'm really good, Patty. Thank you very much. How about you?
Oh, doing good. And I want to show. Here's my little Mabel, and you have. Hi, sweetie. Hi, yes. Jennie, tell us about your rescues. I know you're big into rescue as well.
Oh gosh. Well, and as of 3 days ago, we have another one here. Just a dog that they've come to us from all different places and for all different reasons. Two had come from the Indianapolis Animal Shelter. We've had a dog from the Animal Care and Control. My husband found a German Shepherd once, and that dog lived to be about 15 years old. And right now we have 4 in the house. So they're all mixes. One is a Dachshund Scotty mix. One's a Chow Schnauzer mix. One is there's a Wheaton Terrier here right now that just needed a lot of work and upkeep. And I think her people just didn't have time to. And here's 14-year-old Lily.
Oh, let's see.
She's 14 and she runs the house. See, she can't hear. But time, and she knows when she's hungry. And Lily, it's Lily's show all day long. When she barks now, her front legs come up off the ground, and she takes about 5 medications. She has Cushing's, but she's made it to 14, and she's not going anywhere.
Oh, wow, that's great.
I love her. What we would have spent on children, I guess we do this kind of stuff, so we love it.
I understand completely. Hey, Jennie, we're gonna. Jason is with us now, and he's gonna. We're gonna take a little look at some of your talented work and a listen too. Hey, I got my cochlear in. I'm ready to go.
I love it.
Say I'm easy, call me what you want. Tell me I'm crazy, baby. Oh, call me underdone. Call me a dreamer. Oh, call me over with. Call me a doctor. 'Cause baby, I'll give a little love. Give a little more this time. Give a little love. If you give everything, I'll be fine. to feel right. Give a little love.
Give a little
Oh, so beautiful.
That's wonderful, Jenny. You're a beautiful voice, but more importantly, you're a beautiful person. And we love you for that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
right.
We'll go back to you. Let's go to Pamela Trehune. Pamela, how's the rescue sanctuary going? What's going on with you now?
Well, everything's going great. Things are starting back up, and we are in permitting stage. Now that the government buildings are opening, we're submitting our plans, and we're in a capital fund drive right now, and we will be pushing dirt very soon. We're so excited. Finally.
Wonderful. Now, you're tell us about the little dog you have, and then I want to go on to you rescued some cats and kittens too. Tell us about your doggie.
Okay, this is Marley. That's not my dog. Saying hi to Marley. Marley, I just purchased from a breeder, and she's a retired mama. And I know that we talk about the horrors of puppy mills, but we also support responsible breeders.
Good.
And she is one of the mama dogs from a responsible breeder. And the difference is night and day. I mean, look at her. She's so relaxed. She's so mellow, and she's very attached to me. She's curious. She's happy. Nothing like the puppy mill mamas we get that are frightened of everything. So.
Oh, wonderful. Again, we're on the same plane with that one. Also, you have recently you adopted a mommy cat and some kittens.
Yes, I'm becoming a cat lady. I love it. Well, I'm learning so much because I had no idea what to expect when I rescued this mama and her babies, and which I've learned that the mama's called a queen, and she is a queen, and she's such a good mama, and these babies have been thriving. I weigh them every day, and they average about an ounce a day, except your kitty, Patty. She kind of sorry, or he rather. And I'm learning so much. It's such a wonder. And I know that right now their temperatures they cannot regulate their own body temperature. So we have to keep the room at 80 degrees.
Oh, she's such a good mommy. Look at that.
Oh,
That's
she
wonderful.
is. She's a good mommy. And we just started them on what they call gruel, which is baby formula mixed with a high quality kitten food.
Wonderful,
and
wonderful.
She always jumps in and starts eating it to make sure that I'm feeding the kittens good stuff. So
good for her. Speaking of kittens, we want to go to KJ now, our kitty correspondent. And KJ, hi there, sweetie. I know you love your kitties. Who have you got with you tonight?
Well, I've got Miss Amelia here, and Rhodey was sitting with us. Oh, he's climbing. So this is their cat room. Yes, my cats have their own room.
Oh, I love it.
Got to show everybody he's the king. And then over here, I've got our queen, Jaina, and little Miss Melody. The only one that's not here is Grayson, who you usually see on TV with me on Pet Pals TV. I think he's taking a nap.
Oh, wonderful.
But everybody else is here and ready.
Okay, now I think Jason's we've been talking about all of our animals, and you know how we get carried away. Jason, tell us a little bit we're here to play some bingo. Jason Heath, our executive producer. Jason.
All righty. So we have 3 cards you can play at one time. Hopefully you've gotten your card at bingowithpatty.com. And once you get there, you can play the bingo with these 3 cards, and you can watch our video feed at the same time. So make sure that if you have a winning bingo card, if you have bingo, hit that I have bingo button. And during the games, in between games, you'll have an opportunity to help donate to Grateful Rescue using one of those green buttons to help the animals. We also have some prize packages tonight, and you can win one of these prize packages tonight, courtesy of Grateful Rescue.
Wow.
So, all righty, so I'm going to set this up, and in just a moment, we're going to have Patty do the honors of reading off the first ball. You ready, Patty?
I'm ready for that first ball.
Here we go. What do we got?
75075.
Awesome. What about this one, Jenny?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
075 again. B10. B10.
B10. And we're going to kind of go slow tonight because you have 3 cards you're playing at once. So we're not going to rush things. So very good. All righty. So KJ, we're going to read off the next ball here. It's being chosen now. And
here we go. G54. That's G54.
4. All righty. So Pamela, you're going to have the honors of doing the next one.
068. 068.
All righty. And I'll do the honors for this one. It is going to be I-22. I-22. And again, once you have the winning bingo card, you're going to hit the I have bingo. And while we're waiting for a couple of people to catch up, a couple of comments from Facebook. Carmelita Griffin says,
Hi, Carmelita.
Hi.
Dusty. That's a picture of Dusty I rescued from her.
Corey
Aw.
Todd.
Samson.
Donna Johnson says hello. So very good. Thanks for watching. And if you comment, type those comments on. All righty, Patty, you get the next random ball choice.
That would be B2. 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 B2.
B2. All right, Jenny, what's that one say?
I-30. I-30. This is like an eye test.
It really is.
I-30. I-30.
I'm going to make it bigger.
That's okay.
Oh,
There we go.
That's bigger,
There we go.
better.
All right,
10.
here we go. N40 is the next one. N40. Once you have bingo, I have bingo card. And then Pamela, what about the next one?
The next one is I-19. I-19.
All right, some more comments from people. Carolyn
Woohoo!
is watching.
Hi,
Mister
Carolyn.
from another mister.
Deborah, hello there.
Ah,
Awesome. All righty. KJ, you get the next one. Here we go.
I-20.
Uh,
I-20.
all righty. So the next ball chosen is going to be B13. B13. Jenny, we've made these bigger for you, so you'll have the next one.
Hey. Thank you. I-27. I-27.
All righty. Patty?
I-29. I-29.
Again, once you have bingo, make sure you hit that I have bingo button so we can make you the winner.
We should be getting close.
mhm.
063. 063. KJ, what about this next one here?
061. 061.
Righty. Pamela?
I-26. I-26.
Next we have I-18. I-18. We may get a ton of winners at once here.
Yeah.
It's scary.
What do we got here? Oh, hold on. One moment.
There's a B7.
We may have a winner.
Okay.
In fact, we do.
Hey!
All right. we have-
Yay!
Our winner is Lisa Welch from Indianapolis. Lisa, the winner.
You know her? You know her?
Yes. She's my best friend.
Very good. Friends are eligible. That's good.
Okay, good.
Good deal. So we'll get, we have your information, so we'll give you a prize package, and we will get your information via email. So awesome. Sounds good.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. We're going to take a break for a second. Patty, I think we have a video that we want people to watch. Is that
Yes.
correct?
We do. Belinda Nelson is a rescuer from the Grateful Rescue with Pamela. She adopted a puppy from Pamela, and she's going to tell us a little bit about why and what she went through. So this is Belinda Nelson. This is Belinda.
Yes.
What's your last name?
Nelson, Belinda Nelson.
And this is the new Nelson.
Her name is Willow, and I am welcoming her to my family. I had a pack at home, which was a Maltese and a Cavalier. And the Cavalier, her name was Molly. And Molly had to have a double mastectomy. And after the double mastectomy, because she had cancer going down her breast, and her heart enlarged after the surgery, and she passed. And my Maltese, baby one, began to grieve. And I was grieving also, missing her presence, and was looking for someone to take that place in both of our hearts. And my daughter said, Mom, do you know Mrs. Terhune? She rescues dogs. She said, why don't you look at the website and see if there's anything on there that interests you? And we called her, and I came out, and I noticed that Willow was sinking back in the back, not intermingling with the other puppies. And she picked her up and let me hold her, and that was it. It was over. I knew that Willow was the one to be in our home. And I looked at her eyes, and her eyes are so kind. And so I am so happy today that she was rescued. When you take a dog that has been rescued from a puppy mill and they've been treated so bad, some of them have to have teeth pulled and other medical issues with worms and parasites, and it's very expensive. Send her a check, donate, go on the website and donate finances to help to know that you're being a part, and your reward. I believe in sowing good seed on fertile ground, and this is a fertile ground because it births the quality of life for these animals.
Isn't that amazing?
See that? Oh my God, I love her.
Isn't that amazing? I'm going to cry. Belinda's wonderful.
I know, I am.
We love you, Belinda. What you've done. I mean, she just so eloquently stated what we all feel when we look in her eyes. Don't get me started. It's hard. Let's go to Pamela now. I'm going to change course here because I get so involved. I know, and that's okay. That's okay too. Pamela, tell us why you want to do this. Why do you want to put yourself on the line? Why do you want to give your heart to this? Why?
Oh, Patty, I think the thing that really gets me is the shelter experience, the overcrowded, understaffed, no money shelters, and the stress that's on these animals. Well, first of all, I have a deep-seated love for the animals, and our plan is to lessen the stress while they're homeless, and give them space where they are happy. The new rescue will be indoor, outdoor. They're not caged up. They're not stressed out. They're enjoying their life the best they can while they're homeless. And it's just a happier place for them. And as far as the puppy mills, I'll be fighting that forever because it's just such a sad thing they have to put up with. I mean, whenever I decided to take on the fight, I had to learn about the horrors of it, and I really didn't want to know those things, but it's a fight worth fighting. And take them.
I truly believe that a lot of people don't understand what puppy mills are, and they don't understand that a responsible breeder would not sell to a pet shop. A responsible breeder, you go and you see the mom dog and you get the health records and you see, a puppy mills, it's for the money. And
we don't go into pet shops that sell puppies because Because
And-
it's
and-
a mom someplace, even if the puppies come out okay, it's like there's a mom in a prison hell.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
They're standing on wire for 5 years of their life and
It's
breeding.
In
and then
darkness, in pure
and-
darkness.
pure
Yeah.
darkness, and then when they can't be any useful anymore, they are expired. So
Mhm.
we're going to deal with that more stressfully too this year and next year too. Pamela and I are on that. So I guess if that doesn't make you want to help, I don't know what does. I want to help, and I know that my friends do too. And if you'd like to join us, we welcome you. We welcome
Well,
you.
and I will. I'll tell you, Pamela, my friend Lisa that won our first game. She was excited to play the bingo, but I was telling her about what you're doing with Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary last night, and they rescue dogs and cats, and she was just so on board with what you're doing and so
Oh,
touched.
excellent.
So
Excellent.
Yeah.
we just want to spread the word more and more. It's going to be an absolutely amazing place, and we're so grateful to have you that is building this wonderful sanctuary.
And
Thank
might I
you.
add too that Best Friends, Pamela went to Best Friends in Utah. I've been a member of Best Friends before the show, before Pet Pals, before I met Pamela. They do an amazing job, and she is trying to pattern her shelter after, and she has Best Friends approval, right, Pamela?
Yes, we're network partners of Best Friends, and we've got the founders on the other end of the phone anytime we need. They gave us everything whenever we went there and attended their week-long workshop, and they told us what's worked for them over the last 35 years, what doesn't work, and the way to go about things. And we witnessed living proof of the difference it makes to not have these animals caged up and stressed out.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
the show. I've seen.
Good.
I love that. That's gonna be.
I love it.
I'll be there all the time. I'll just.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
Okay, Jason, we have another game to play, right?
We have game number two. Game number two. And we're going to start that now. Again, once you have bingo, make sure you hit the I have bingo button. So, Jenny,
Yes.
give us the first number.
Oh, I was like, yes. What, Jason? 41. N as in Nancy. 41.
All righty. Perfect. Patty, you're going to have the next one here.
Oh, and 31. And 31.
All righty. KJ, you have the honors for ball number 3.
All right, B5. B5.
Very good. A reminder, you can play 3 cards at once. When you have bingo, make sure you hit the I have bingo button. All righty. So, Pamela.
The next one is 071. 071.
1. All righty. So the next ball we're going to choose here, G56. G56. We had 3 winners for that first game, but we had
Oh my
to choose one.
gosh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Hit the I have bingo button. All right. Jenny, a ball just popped up.
G55. As in G55 Mercedes G55.
Ooh.
We have some people joining. Shreve Smith.
Oh.
What?
Hey, Shreve.
Excellent. All righty. Patty, what's just popped up?
Oh, 64. Oh, 64.
Okay. And KJ, we're about to pop another one up there.
I can't wait. All right. I-26. I-26.
Pamela, next ball for you.
B13. B13.
All righty. The next bingo ball the computer chose is B12. Is that a vitamin? B12.
One of my favorites.
Mine.
And all righty, Jenny.
G49. G49. Sounds like a summit.
Yeah.
Gonna go to the G49 summit.
Another ball just popped up.
I-16. I-16.
Very good. Reminder, if you have bingo, make sure you hit that I have bingo button that's on your card. KJ.
The next number up is I-23. I-23.
Pamela.
075. 075.
Alrighty. And then the next randomly generated ball is G as in golf 53. G53. Jenny, what do we got here?
N as in Nancy 40. N40. N40.
Do I have to make it bigger? Is that big enough for you?
I have great eyes. I just have my eyes tested.
Well, I appreciate it for one.
Next one for Patty.
G54. G54.
And so, KJ, the next ball.
Yes. Ooh, G57. G57.
Pamela, what do we got?
072. 072.
Very good. And we may have a winner. I kid you not, Rita Rose with Pet Pals TV is the winner of the latest bingo. Rita Rose is the winner.
Rita!
I love it.
That's so great.
Oh, that's so fun. She does so much to help the show and me. And when I can't make it home, she comes over and picks up the dog poop.
Gosh, I love her.
She is such a wonderful contribution to all of us. And she loves cats and dogs too. And my puppies really love her, let me tell you.
Everybody loves Rita.
Everybody loves Rita.
What's not to love, right?
And not
That's
to put
great.
Jenny on the spot, but in a minute we might ask her to sing a song if we
Ooh.
Are you getting ready?
Yes.
Get ready, Jenny. Get ready. Jennie DeVoe, let me just tell you a little bit about, we go back, gosh, I used to go and see her in concerts when I was just a small child. And I've loved Jenny forever. She's so talented. And then I found out that she loved animals. And she contributes that song. Every time I hear Give a Little Love, I know that the show's coming up. It's been wonderful, and she's a good, true friend. So, and she's got, a great heart. So she's also got a great voice. So we're going to hear, Jenny, what are you going to sing for us tonight? And what you got?
I'm going to sing a song I wrote that seems to be so appropriate for so many things, but it's called Blue Sky, Big Sun. I thought, since this is for the Grateful Rescue, this is what you want all animals to be able to have, blue sky, big sun. And it's also for people too. So, right. And I will say right now we are trying to help this little dog that I would just want to say, and it's funny because sometimes you feel like you're preaching to the choir, but you have to say, when dogs get older, it's like you can't just turn them in, right?
No,
so
it's
that's
for life.
right.
For life.
So I say to people, what I like to say is, if for some reason you do get a dog and you find you're not a dog person and you've never done this before, spend the time to get it a good home. And, you don't have to live in shame your whole life, but you do have to remember animals have, not everybody's an animal person like us. We're all kind of crazy, and I'm really proud of that. I got that from my grandmother. But you just want to encourage people to take the steps, because if they're miserable with their animal, you can guarantee their animal's miserable.
Yeah.
And so if you can't do all the vet stuff, then just find them a good home, and that will be your good deed, because then we understand, right?
Yeah. Do the best you can. We do understand.
Well said.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Jenny, and you're going to perform. We are
right.
front row. All righty.
Perhaps you are the bright side of the moon, or the melody of some unsung tune. I don't care where you're going, long as you take me with you. So why are we at war with one another? You know, having fun it used to feel so much better. Being alone can feel just like being together. So let's make it better. If we can, guess all you need is a blue sky, big sun. Oh, it sounds simple, but it sure sounds fun. You don't always have to please someone if you got yourself a blue sky. Blue sky, big sun. So I telephoned you about the past. Said, honey, leave it behind, 'cause we're going too fast. Love is an island, we should spend all our time trying to wash upon her shore. Oh yeah, yeah, guess all you need is a blue sky, big sun. Oh, it sounds simple, but it sure sounds fun. You don't always have to blame someone if you got yourself a blue sky. Blue sky, big awesome. Oh, oh, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Oh,
Ah,
Wow.
that
Wow.
was gorgeous. Beautiful.
Wow.
thank you. It's kind of epically Bob Dylan long, so I cut it short.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Love, love, love.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. That was
Oh,
beautiful.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
okay. I want to take off on a little bit of what Jenny said there. When you get an animal, a pet, know what you're getting. I love Jack Russells and I love Border Collies. They're not for me. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not going to go out and run. Know that when you get a lab, you're going to throw the ball 50 million times.
Yeah.
Dewey likes to sit on the sofa. Mabel wants to sit on my lap. I mean, I know the sort of animal that I need. If you have children, probably a Chihuahua may not be the best bet.
Right.
Because kids don't realize sometimes they can. The Chihuahua is like, oh my gosh, there's a child running. So know what you're getting and teach your children. I grew up with a dog, my dad's dog Duke, and my parents loved that dog more than they did me. Let me tell you. I mean, but I got to find the pictures. They would feed me a milk bone with the dog. I swear to God. I'm not lying. And the only time I ever saw my father cry was when we had to put Duke down. So he was a tough German, oh boy, and he cried. That was the only time I ever saw it. And I was like, so know what you're getting. Get the animal that suits your lifestyle and your pocketbook and your housing where you live.
Yeah.
Make sure all those things go into play and get the dog that's right for you. So
it's the same, it's the same thing with cats. I mean, we've got. She just ran under the bed, of course. Amelia, Amelia is a Siamese, and they're beautiful, but they're not for everyone. She's got all kinds of energy and wonderful attitude, and she's so smart. It's frustrating sometimes, and she's digging into my treats right now. Young lady, I love her, but in a household that couldn't put up with that kind of energy, she wouldn't be happy, and neither would you. So you really have to think about that with cats. Even though we don't always have know their breeds, you can certainly talk to the shelter, and I know that Pamela, you know a cat's personality, and you want to make sure that they're going to the right home.
Yes, must educate them on what they're getting, or they'll end up right back where they started.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We also have a video here, Jason. You're going to show. This is from Mike Carson, and he has a plea for donations, and it's along the same lines of what we're talking about. Know what you're getting, take care of it, and if you can't, know someone who can. So Mike Carson, here he is.
Hi everyone, this is Mike Carson. I was asked to talk for just a couple of minutes about Grateful Rescue and the sanctuary and all the things it means to me and why donating is so important. First, I thought I'd give you just a short update. So we've been in permitting for what seemed like forever, and we're at the end of that. Permit should be issued here just in the next week or so. And so that means we'll start moving dirt here very soon. And so that's exciting news for everybody. And at the same time, the architects are finishing the first wave of building design. So a lot of activity in the works. Saying all that, we should be somewhere in late year getting the construction work going. So through this period, it's been a year since the land was purchased, and just almost a year ago, we started going into the approval process. So some of you have been with us a long time, and we appreciate that so much. And we're picking up new friends all the time. The way we're funding this is Pam has carried through different sources close to $1 million into it. This overall plan is going to cost several $1 million, but we're doing it in small steps. And now we're out with the public working on donations. We've been very successful and very happy with the way people supported it. But there's more that we need to do. It's important to remind people that the rescue and sanctuary is more than an animal shelter. It's an educational piece. It's an advocacy for the humane treatment of animals. It's a long reach. We'll cover all of the Midwest into Eastern United States. We're the second largest sanctuary in the country. So we'll have a long reach and a big effect on how animals are treated with your help. If you can donate, we appreciate it so much. It is needed. These bingo plans have helped us. We've run several different events like this, and we're so happy with the turnout and the ongoing support from everyone. So thank you so much. We appreciate everything that you do, and we can't wait to see you again. Stay safe.
All right.
Carson. Very nice, Pamela. Very nice. And I know we're going through a lot right now. We've got all kinds of things going on in this world, but here's something we can help. We can actually make a difference. And a lot of things we can't do anything about right now. We're observing, we're trying to, we're hunkering down and all of that. We're watching things unfold in the news. But here's the way you can help, something that you can reach out. It's tangible. Tangible, you can touch it. It's a very tangible thing. So it's a wonderful thing. And Pamela, also, you are working with, before we start game 3, with deployment, men and women who are in the service and they can't take care of their animal.
Yes, yes. We one of our community outreach programs is that if a soldier is deployed, many times they have to surrender their animals if they don't have someone to take care of them through the duration of their deployment. Excuse me. At Grateful, we'll keep them. We'll keep them as our pets, and we will take care of them. We will feed them, and we don't charge a penny for that. You're serving our country, and we want to help. We want to give back. So we'll take them.
That's wonderful. I wanted to make sure we got that in. Okay, Jason, what do you want to do? You want to play?
Let's play game 3, shall we? And we are going to have Jenny, in just a moment, read off the first wall. You do the honors. And here we go.
B1.
B1. B1. Patty, what do you know?
Oh, G. I mean, no. G46. G46.
Just a reminder, you can play 3 cards at once on your bingo card. And when you do get the bingo, hit that I have bingo button. KJ.
The next number is N42. That's N42.
All righty. A couple people joining us. By the way, Deborah loved Jenny's song. That's applause right there. And Linda joining us from Farmland, Indiana. Watching.
Farmland. Hi, Linda.
Farmland. Hi, Linda.
All righty. So the next ball is B3. B as in boy 3. Jenny, another one's going to pop up here.
074. 074. I'm trying to get my radio voice on.
Patty, there's one.
I27. I27.
And I25. I25.
All righty. And I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pamela.
And 33. And 33.
Awesome. Next ball chosen is I16. I16. We're going to pop another one up here.
G51. G51. G51.
Once you get bingo, double check. Make sure you hit that I have bingo card because we are having multiple winners for the games tonight. Patty, we just popped one up there. What is that?
063. 063.
And our next number is I26. I26.
And up next is I17. I17.
All righty. We should be close. G49. G49 is the next one.
B15. B15. My favorite number of all time. B15.
And it's G60. G60.
Next up, N31. N31.
We have a winner.
Oh,
whoa!
So our winner is from all the way from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. It's Megan Garcia.
Wow!
All right,
Massachusetts. I love Massachusetts.
Okay.
that's great.
You're going to win one of these prize packages, and we have your email address. We'll contact you for the delivery option. So that's awesome. All the way from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. That's great.
Wow.
awesome.
That's terrific.
Yes.
Terrific. I do think we have a little time now. We want to go, not to go too deeply into it, but to highlight again the puppy mill dilemma. And we have the rescued puppy mill puppies. Pamela, they're all adopted now. Is that correct? That first batch?
They are. All of them are adopted.
That's wonderful. And you have Leela, right?
I do. I have Layla and Pixie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
You
got
got
a little.
one eye. Oh,
Yeah,
I
Leela's
know.
only got one eye.
I
She
know.
was overlooked, so we kept her.
I know, but she's got a good home now, and she sees with that one eye pretty well, I'm
She
sure.
does, but she's got a better spirit than any of them. She's happy as a clam.
Good. We want to show this video to our viewers, and so you can see also the ladies who helped to rescue them and brought them to PM. So here's more on the puppy mill puppies.
These dogs were all there at the puppy mills for nothing more but to breed. Just breed and breed and breed until they stopped breeding anymore. This is Velvet. Oh, Velvet is a poodle that we got from a puppy mill, and she's very sweet, very calm. She's the calm one of the two.
This is Leela, and Leela only has one eye. A very lovable dog. She's always got her tail wagging, and she loves life. It's actually quite overwhelming, because when I think about what was going to happen to them without somebody coming and taking them, if the angels, I call them angels, wouldn't have went and grabbed them and asked me to take them, they wouldn't be here today. So it really means the world to have these dogs here.
This is Elle. She's a little Chihuahua, around 7 years old. Very, very loving, just loves to be sitting on laps. They never knew what grass was. They never knew what love was. So for them to love us and accept us and let us hold them, that's really big for them, because they've never had that in their whole life.
This is Zoe. She's a little timid little girl, but Zoe's 5 years old. But she's coming out of it. She was really timid when we first got her, but she's starting to let people touch her and everything. When Grateful Rescue took them on, Pam knew that they were going to all have to have shots. They were all going to have to be spayed. Most of them need dentals because they've never had any type of dental work.
This is Sugar. She's a Maltese. She's the shyest of all of them. She is finally starting to come out of her shell.
This is Pepper. Pepper's a miniature poodle, and she is the most vocal of the group.
This is Pixie. She's a Yorkie. She's found her voice. That's one thing with a lot of these dogs, they were never allowed to bark. So they were forced to learn not to bark. So slowly, some of these are starting to learn that they can actually bark and not get in trouble.
This is Willow. This is one of our Pomeranian mamas. The second we saw her, she was wagging her tail and everything. Usually it takes weeks for them to start wagging their tails.
Kathy, Sherry, and Debbie, I just want to thank you all for getting these dogs and bringing them to Grateful Rescue. You saved their life.
Wow.
Those women are amazing. They are amazing.
I would take
Well,
off.
so are you.
Oh,
Yes.
it takes a village. Everybody.
Yes, it's for those of us who love animals. It's so pets, and these are companion animals. These are they. I mean, you give them life and love, and they give it back tenfold. I mean, and for them to trust humans again after what they've been through. When she was telling us that they were afraid to bark, and I do know that some of the larger dogs, they debark them. I don't even want to go into how they do that, but they don't want them to bark. So what they've been through, we can only imagine. I've seen some videos that just I can't unsee, and it's really traumatic. So for them to love us again and to give us a chance. Some of them, they've never had, right, Pam? They've never had their feet on the ground. They've never seen any sunshine.
That's correct. That's correct. And it is such a happy feeling to put them in grass and see them soak up the sunshine and run like a child. I mean, it is an amazing experience. Once they realize they're safe, they start to trust, and they start to love, and it's really an amazing thing to watch the transformation. All those dogs you see in that video, whole different dogs than when they arrived on our doorstep. They were just so frightened and so unsure and so dirty and so matted and so sick. But I would say that was about 3 or 4 weeks later that they were like a new dog. At the age of 6 and 7, they're starting life like a puppy would to enjoy the.
I love that. And I think there are a lot of people, I think the more that you get to talk about this and do this, then the more people, I think it'd be great if at some point there's some way to, lobby for new laws too and punishments so that animals aren't treated just like property, throwaway property like that. But the neat thing that
Pamela's working on this.
Yes. I love that.
As we speak, we're on that, aren't we, Patty?
Hey, I know the governor. I mean, I played at his wedding a long time ago, so maybe I can pull some friends.
There you go.
There are a lot of people like us that, I sometimes think, oh my gosh, the messier the dog, the better. So all these little mothers that come from the puppy mills, I just think the more people that know about them.
I think a lot of people don't know. I don't
just
think
making sure people know.
Before I started this show, I thought it was okay to buy puppy. How much is that puppy in the window?
Me too.
How much is that?
Me too.
And then I'm learning. So it's no shame to learn. It's no shame to educate. And I won't. Now, if you're educated about it and then you still decide to support it, that's another story. But I don't think a lot of people know.
Yeah, we grew up with, my husband grew up with Karen Terriers and I grew up with Schnauzers. We've not, since we've been married over 20 years, we've not had one full-bred dog. And I have never felt so much joy for just the way that dogs, I know the puppy mill ones are like full-bred dogs because that's what they're going for. But I just like the more problems a dog has, call me.
Well, and that's another thing you bring up, Jenny, is that they were all purebreds. If you are looking for a purebred,
go to a responsible breeder.
Well, but you can also check the shelters because a lot of times these purebreds will end up in shelters because someone didn't do the research and didn't know what kind of pet they were getting into, and so that poor thing ends up in a shelter just for being the breed that it is.
Right now, and that is that. I just think she's kind of just nervous. She's definitely terrier, and it's like people don't know, and it's like they're
I'm sorry. I don't think we have time to play another game, do we, Jason? Are you going to jump in? You know how girls are. We're chatting.
We're getting too chatty. Do we need to play?
Who wants to do one more game real quick?
He says,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I just noticed we're talking and talking.
And the donations better come in. Yeah, so we've got game 4 set up now.
Donations. All my people, send your donations. This is
donations.
Here we go.
Thank you.
So I'll do the first number here. It's going to be I-21, I-21. And then Jenny?
G57, G57, G57.
G57. We're playing 3 cards at once. If you have bingo, hit the I have bingo button. Patty, what do we got here?
Oh, N40, N40. N40. N as in Nancy.
And your next number is I-25. That's I-25.
Up next is N45. N45.
G56 is the next number. G56. KJ, Mr. Fulton Raz says hello, KJ.
Oh, hi, Fulton. Thanks for tuning in.
And Art Ballard, or I think it's knows Patty.
I know Art too. Yep.
We all know
Hi,
Art.
Alrighty. So Gina, we're gonna pop another one here.
I-30. I-30.
Perfect.
065. 065. Or that'd be 065. I'm sorry. 065. I got my O and my 0 mixed up.
B2.
Tomato, tomato.
Yep. B2.
N37. N37.
066. 066 is the next one. Again, once you have bingo, make sure you hit the I have bingo button so that we know that you are a winner. Jenny, we just popped another one up there.
B15, my favorite number, is back.
Again.
That number loves me. B15. And this is B8. B8.
I-23. I-23.
All right.
I-24. I-24.
And then N32. N32. Once again, make sure you hit that bingo button in case we have multiple winners at the same time.
G47. G47. G47 Summit.
Awesome.
And G48. G48.
B7. B7.
Woo!
So Jessica Carter wins. She's from Greencastle, Indiana. Jessica Carter from Greencastle, Indiana wins prize packages. Again, we'll contact you via email to arrange delivery of the prizes. So that was good. We got a fourth game in, and that's a good thing.
That's good. Good.
Yes.
Good. I think everybody, we've come so far. We have further to go. I love all of you. I think we're on the right path. And I think education is the key. I really do. And we're gonna work on that. Not to the point where I know sometimes late at night, when you're watching TV and you see the animals shivering, I'm like, I can't watch, turn away. No, but we want to educate without scaring, but also to be honest. It's a fine line, and we're working on that to be responsible and to educate with a smile and say, here's what it is. Yes.
And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you more than words could tell. I cannot believe that you take your time, seriously, take your time to help us with this. And Jason, this is a brilliant idea. Everybody has a blast playing this bingo. And
let's all applaud Jason right now.
Yes.
No, thank you. That's awesome.
It means the world. It really does. I just can't thank you enough.
We are so excited to see Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary when it's finally done. We're breaking ground. We're getting there.
It's happening. It's happening.
The second biggest shelter in the country, and it's the biggest one in the Midwest. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be done the right way.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. And I want to say, Jason, I know all the details that you did to put into this, so thank you so much. And I'm just happy to be part of this. We haven't played a live show since I did 2 in February, and then everything's been canceled. So it seems like my full-time job now is sitting on my butt in my
Yeah.
I didn't put it on my computer, but I mean, I also feel like I've connected with more people this way. It's just been crazy. Like, I never had a house gig before, but I could do this a lot. So I enjoyed it.
We'll get through it.
Yeah. I say we do this again soon. So
Yes.
Yeah, it's time to put on my jammies now.
exactly.
Right.
Very good. everyone.
I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. We'll wave goodbye to everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
guys.
much.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.